So this has got to be bad. He's got a laceration down to the bone. People have a hard time wrapping their mind around this. Medical Center Hospital in Odessa, Texas, is the highest level trauma center for 38,000 square miles, roughly the size of Indiana.
Joining me now is Dr. Sudip Bose.
Dr. Sudip Bose.
You have to prepare in peacetime for wartime.
You're saying you're capable of being equipped and ready to deal with a mass casualty event that most closely mirrors war.
What you guys got? When you go in the morning, no matter how much you think about it, it's unpredictable.
My name's Grayson Kraft, and I own and operate Sandhill Livestock here in Canadian, Texas. I'm a third-generation cowman myself. I work out here on a daily basis with my son and my future son-in-law, and they're very instrumental and helpful to me. Sandhill does some farming and backgrounds livestock for clientele. We weigh their cattle and then load them on a truck and ship them to a desired yard. Capital Farm Credit believes in the producer. They leave you alone and let you go do your job. Together, we're better.
The odds are stacked against these two researchers of catching even a single kite. Months of planning, though, can come down to a single split second.
Got him! When the action comes on, it is a real jolt to one's system. My heart rate goes up. There's a chance that the bird is not well caught and could escape. And we want to be at the net as soon as possible.
George Strait has had a string of #1 hits for 40 plus years.
61, I think.
61 #1 hits. And you go out there and you can stop his concert.
First person ever, probably, to stop a George Strait concert in the middle of the performance.
She's inbound, so she's coming.
She's coming up on the horizon, and you're seeing it through the haze in the atmosphere.
Seeing her come out of the fog, and nothing else on the sea looks like that. So seeing her come towards South Padre Island and everything looks good is a special moment because we know she's going to arrive here safe. That jetty is actually the best place to watch the ship come in.
One of the first things they did as she was coming in was everybody standing up and getting a photo with the ship in the background coming up the channel and through the jetties. Everybody was taking photo and video of that. Those guys were back there when they were 20 and 21 and 25-year-old sailors looking at the ship they served on. Some of them stood at attention, which they probably hadn't done in many years.
So many things pull us away from the outdoors, our cell phones and TV shows and video games and just all this time we spend inside, and we need to remember that as humans, we belong outside.
You know, there's some people that might not have anybody in their life that needs a hug, and that bothered me.
I started here 7 months ago now, I think so. I've been with Waffle House for 7 years. I got divorced in March of last year, and so I transferred over here. And she's been with me the whole time. In December, I lost my oldest son in a car accident with his friend. And she was the first person to check on me. I love my job, I do. It's stressful, I'm not gonna lie. Even my manager was here earlier and she was like, don't quit till I get back. And I was like, I'm not going anywhere. This is my family. I didn't grow up with a family. I grew up with my grandparents, they passed away. So, this is my mom now. I love you all.
Ladies doing okay over here? You want some more coffee, baby? You bet.
We are a small boutique winery, 30 miles northwest of Dalhart, and our tasting room we opened in downtown Dalhart. I'm Pamela Yoder. My husband Stephen and I started the farm, and we raised our son Zachary on the farm. His wife Renelle is a school teacher, and the four of us are equal partners. Without Capital Farm Credit, we probably could never have planted our grape crop. They understand the grape business. They were willing to work with us, and they saw our vision too. We work together, so together we're better.
And then out of the blue, we heard the screeching tones.
I gotta go to call.
Everybody started to scatter.
Primary, please show me 63 to 81 Rescues Assignment. We're going to West 33rd and 6th to a train station. Orders of a man under.
We're called to a subway accident, and it was surreal going lights and sirens through the morning congestion of Lower Manhattan.
Get back. No, move back. Come on. Get out of the way. Go back. When those teams are there, I know what to expect.
Back up. Put it down.
Anything else?
Turn the kids in place.
Yeah.
Out of control. Yeah.
Again, traumatic amputation of the left lower extremity below the knee. Tourniquets are holding. It was amazing watching the team work together in synchrony. That is only injury is the amputation.
Limb is still underneath there.
Okay, it's hanging by the skin. These paramedics have a lot on their hands.
Condition 08. 08 Charlie 81 rescue will be 82 momentarily at the hospital 02 Bellevue with an approximately 65-year-old male. Pedestrian struck secondary to a subway train. Left BKA. Vitals 102 palp. Heart rate 100. Respiratory rate is approximately 20. ANO times 3?
ANO times 3.
ANO times 3. ALS has been established. ETA both crews approximately 4 to 5 minutes. Hospital 02.
We know we're doing the right thing, the best we can for them. It's just this proud moment for us, because we try to train them to the best that they can be.
When the United Nations invited me to New York, I had no idea that I'd be seeing some of the finest paramedics in action.
We're going to leave here about daylight with a couple of loads of horses and go around a pasture that's got 10 sections in it and hold them cattle up and take them to a pen and brand the calves and come to dinner. That's my schedule for tomorrow morning. I want to work as long as I can ride a horse. Why, I'd like to keep going. My strongest desire and hope is that I can keep just riding. I would just like to be able to be doing that when it comes time to go to the big pasture.